And we're back, guys. We're taking a look at the U.S. Open, the second half of round number 3, day number 6. I don't know if today's matches can top yesterday's matches. Yesterday's matches were just simply amazing. Madison Keys blowing a 3-2 Love 40 lead. Unbelievable. She loses to Mertens. Coco coming back after dropping a set, leaving the court, coming back. Walt Frazier, Paul Pierce coming back, getting the job done. Sabalenka down a set, leaving the court, coming back. She's going to take on Mertens again, and I told you, I'm just tired of seeing that matchup. The matchmakers have to do better. Just don't even put Mertens in the same draw as Sabalenka. Why do we keep doing this? It's just, we're tired of it, man. Mertens cannot beat Sabalenka. It's just horrible. But I don't know. Maybe this year will be the year. Now, Muchova. Yes, we pronounce the C's, guys. Taking on Potapova, gone wild. This is going to be a good match. The winner of this match will play the winner of the Jasmine Paolini and Yulia Putinseva. That's going to be a great match. Paolini's here to stay, guys. I've been telling you about her for a long time. She's here to stay. And as I always say, you never know when it all comes together, guys. Just stick with the program. Never quit. Never give up. Refuse to lose. And let's take a look. Now, the head-to-head between these two, it's 2-1. Karolina leads a head-to-head. They played once on clay, twice on hard. Of the two matches they've played, of the two matches she's won, they've both been won in straight sets. Potapova did beat Karolina in Brisbane many years ago, right after coming off of her Wimbledon SW19 Junior Slam Championship against Diana Yastremka. And Potapova finds herself here after taking out Leylah Fernandez, an amazing win in 3 sets, and Lechemko in straight sets, while we all know Karolina took out Katie Volley-Nets in Osaka in what was a thriller. Osaka getting a lot of hate, a lot of criticism, and we're going to talk about this Caroline Garcia story, where people are essentially just disrespecting her online. We're going to get into that a little bit too, because, I'm tired of you dirtballs, you dirtbags. All you do is come to the comment section and disrespect the players, and it needs to stop. These players are professional athletes. It's just a game, and you can't win every match. They're human beings. You shouldn't be disrespecting the players with hate. You can criticize their game, that's fair, but to send death threats and, bully them, and because I don't know what it is. Are you losing money on them, or do you just hate the players? I don't know what it is, but the reality is it needs to stop. Be an adult, and I say this all the time. This is for entertainment purposes only. What you do is up to you. And that used to happen here sometimes. We know for a long time when I really did the serious predictions, 80% of them would win. But occasionally, I had streaks where we were doing 25 in a row. I had one streak where we did 130 picks and like 110 of them won. It's a crazy streak. But the reality here is, even though 80% of your picks won, you still get this person where they find the 1 out of 10 picks that lost and they want to talk trash. So it does happen, but people, look, be an adult, be responsible for your decisions, take advice, but ultimately the end decision's got to be up to you. Do what's best for you, and you have to accept responsibility for it. Life is about being responsible for your actions. Don't blame Caroline Garcia for having a bad game. And this is how, a bad service game, a bad match, it happens. And this is how a lot of people, they're just not athletes and they don't compete, because sometimes you're just not the better man. You're just not the better woman. Someone just had a better match, and it happens. And will it happen here, ladies and gentlemen? I like Potapova on the set spread. I think she's going to win a set, and if Mukova's going to do it, she's going to have to do it in 3. I like the fastball of Potapova from the baseline to disrupt a lot of that short play. Is she as strong as Osaka? No, not necessarily, but I do think her backhand can give Mukova enough trouble in trying to set up those net shots. So I like Potapova to win a set. That's the pick. Yulia taking on Jasmine Paolini. This is going to be a very exciting match. Two very fast, athletic women. Paolini owns head-to-head. They played several years ago. It did go 3 sets. And Jasmine's here after taking out Bianca Andreescu and Pliskova retiring 15 minutes into that match, or not even, maybe 5 minutes. It was like 30-15, and yeah, she got injured, some type of leg injury. Let's wish her a speedy recovery. Putintseva's here after taking out Linda Noskova and Wong. Really, really good work on the part of Putinseva. She's got good variety. She's got drop shots. She can really change the tide of any rally, much like Muchova. She's very comparable to her style. Imagine a matchup between Putinseva and Muchova. That would be pretty amazing. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think Jasmine's going to be a Putinseva's a handful for most players. So is Jasmine. I like Jasmine Paolini to get the victory here. I think she's going to be too fast in these exchanges. She can diss it, Putinseva, but she's going to have to take it in this match. I like Jasmine to take it and dish it. Boozes Maneiro taking on big game Jesse P. We all know the winner of that match is going to have a very, very tough match between Diana Snyder, who might come through against Sarah Irani. We'll talk about that. But the head-to-head between Boozes Moreno and Pegula, they've never played. Boozes Moreno looks good. She's here after taking out two solid players, Martic and Bolter. She has not dropped the set. Pegula looks good. Shelby Rogers wasn't in form, but Kinnan was. She beat Kinnan. And I like Pegula to beat Boozes Moreno. I think she should be able to problem solve. The athletic ability of Boozes Moreno may give Pegula some problems, but I think Pegula's in-match adjustments are top-notch. She'll find a way to problem solve through that. Irani and Diana Snyder. If this were Clay, I probably like Irani's chances, but what Irani's doing, and she's here after taking out Bukska and Dohai, two good players, but in her prime players she should beat, so she's rolling back the hands of time. Diana's here after taking out Podoroska and Towson, two solid wins. Look, I like Diana to win this match. I do like Diana to win the match. I think the match, I think she'll win it in straight sets. But I don't want to count Sarah Irani out. She's been really playing deep and wide and coming back at the net with short balls, and a lot of players can't cover the ground. Diana does have pretty good athletic ability. She's got good speed, but I think her left is going to bring a little bit more problems than Sarah Irani than the other players Dole Hyde was able to do, and I just think she'll be able to chase down the short balls, and she'll be able to dish it as well with the left forehand down the line. It's going to be a little awkward for Sarah to get to those shots, having to defend on the back foot. So I like Diana to win the match. I like Pegula to win the match. I like Paolini to win the match. And I like Potapova to win at least a set. Those are the picks, guys. Enjoy. Thanks for listening. We'll be right back.